And welcome back to another episode of Kult, Trapped Within. I am, of course, your GM, Matihi, and joining me tonight are both Ghost, playing Terry McKinley, and Aki, playing Emil Hendry. Of course, if you're out there watching, viewer discretion is advised. So, we'll begin with Through the Looking Glass. Emil, after attempting to pursue a female purse thief, found himself in a foul place. Almost caught by a chained attacker, Emil was pulled under by a thick black liquid that surrounded him. He crashed to the floor in a museum with a creature known as Earth. Terry explored the remnants of Jesse's old apartment home, attempting to find out what happened to her and their child. He explored the area around and had a vision from the child's point of view. A vision depicting a man unknown to him picking up the baby and taking it with him while the others drowned Jessie in the tub and slit her wrists. Unfortunately, as Terry was leaving, a man came through the door with a small girl underneath his arm. Terry attempted to leave but was knocked out, and when he awoke with his head shoved underwater and with his clothes being yanked off. Emil was able to make his way to a reflecting pool in the museum and rescue Terry, pulling him through the watery portal. The two were then invited by Iruth to explore the museum with her. They each received an artifact to assist them along the way. Emil confirmed with Iruth that he was welcome back in time. The two men stepped towards the waters that Terry came through and gazed down. The waters are now colored black, and all on the other side is obscured. Ruth rubs their small hands together as it too looks to the water. Looks like something has tainted these waters. Be careful in your journey back, as it may bring things from this side to Elysium. And as the two of you stand in the museum looking down at this reflecting pool that remains in the center, what do you do?
Yeah, Emil kind of looks over the pool a bit cautious.
Oh man, yeah, I guess we'll have to be careful, huh?
He looks a little bit concerned. Did we confirm last time that was a little girl? Because I think she was in a sack, and that's all we knew.
It was either a sack or you saw like a little body underneath his arm.
Oh yeah, poor Terry. Fucking hell. Emil doesn't know yet, so Emil's kind of looking at the pool like, well, hopefully this goes well.
Thanks again, man, for all this stuff. You really helped us out.
Of course. And if you need to find your way back here, remember to use that compass I gave you.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I'll end up using it. I'll be careful though.
He nods and gestures a hand to the water. Keep your mind still, or anything could follow you through. I cannot predict what, however.
Oh man. He kind of looks at Terry. You ready for this, man? I know that guy was kind of...
Well, I mean, there's two of us now, so you are coming with me, right?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I feel bad about that old guy, but I think he's gonna be okay. I mean, it's a purse. I'll try and find it later, but I feel like you getting murdered by a guy in your ex's apartment is pretty important too, you know?
Yeah, let's just get my fucking camera back, and maybe I'll help you find, purse thief?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's alright. You got a lot going on with your, well, everything, man. I guess we all do now. He kind of looks around the museum one last time. But, I guess we can kind of figure out where we're going once we get back, huh?
Yeah, let's just deal with this fucking weirdo.
Oh yeah, man. Really, like I said before, I've got a bit of a debt, so I think, I think I can help take care of it. He kind of, under the sunglasses, seems a little bit dour, as he kind of goes forward to step into the pool.
And as both of you step into the pool, I'd like you both to make me act under pressure rolls as you travel back through this portal, unknowing as to what awaits you on the other side.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. They'll both do great. So great!
Wow.
Uh-oh. I didn't get 15 plus.
Nice.
Terry,
As you descend, eventually holding your breath for what seems like forever, you gasp as you finally hit air. Both of you come up from inside this dirty tub here. The water's pure black. As you take your breath, the water fades into a clear color. You look around, both of you are sitting in the tub, still in your clothes, completely soaked.
yeah, I'm
From the other...
Oh,
Go ahead. From the other room, you hear what sounds like labored breathing, grunting.
Yeah, Emil kind of stands up from the water, kind of casting it everywhere as he steps out.
Oh man, that's... the breathing stuff really gets to me, man. It's not nice.
He kind of looks over towards the door cautiously.
You ready?
Yeah, Terry gets up and that bar above the bathtub, is that like connected, or is that one of those ones that is that connected to the wall, or is that one of the ones that like the plastic?
You beat me to it.
It looks fairly rusted, and if you attempted to jimmy it out of its spot, it's one of those like kind of click into place. You think you can probably tear it down.
I almost want to like rip it at the halves of it just so I can have something sharp edge,
good
because
idea.
this guy's pissed me off. So,
Roll to change
yeah.
the game. Just also, that reminds me, I forgot I need to roll inner power and marked.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. Oh, I have to.
So what is it to pull that?
I'll just let you pull it. You can rip it down.
Oh, marked. I don't need to roll. Never mind.
No,
Just inner power.
inner power. So you get.
Oh.
Oh, inner power. You don't roll. That's only when you get attacked.
Oh, inner power. Wait, which one is it?
It's bound. No. Might be bound.
Oh, it's bound. Yeah, it is. That's what it is. There we go.
So,
Finally.
Terry, describe how you tear this thing off its hinges. But if you do, just know that whatever's in the other room or whoever is going to be able to hear, you just yank this up.
That's fine. Yeah, he's not too bothered about the noise. He just yanks it down, pulls this shower curtain rod down in half, basically snaps through the rust, and yeah, let's fuck this guy up.
Right, man.
And I think we did reveal the name of my demon thingy last time, right?
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I forget.
Wait, pop up in my notes. I know the Basque stuff, but... Oh no, we didn't. Okay.
I
I thought we had.
I'll have to go through all the videos again because I don't remember.
I probably would have put it in my notes. It's fine. But yeah, Emil kind of reaches out and like, all right, man, here's your chance. You want to sacrifice this one, we'll have to do. Just just don't hurt Terry anyway. You know the deal. And he kind of squares up to go through the door.
As you're about to head through the door, and slightly ajar, and you see it creak open, and Terry, you see the face of the man who attacked you. He looks to be trying to mouth something, and he's holding the side of his neck. As he removes and actually reaches out towards you, you see blood start to gush from the wound. He pales severely as he falls to his knees onto the ground in front of you, attempting to grip on to either of your arms.
Emil kind of takes a couple of steps back, looking kind of behind the guy to figure out what happened. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, he looks at the guy, kind of sliding at his eyes are confused. He pushes him away, lets him fall on the floor. What the fuck?
As you look out further into the hallway, you see a small form that looks to be crouching down. As the light from the bathroom spills into the hallway, you see it just looks like a mess of hair. Small girl looks to be upright and twitching. Her clothes are torn away, exposing the figure beneath. And as she looks up to you both, she opens her mouth wide and starts to scream.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
It's not great, is it? Fucking hell.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, let me see.
Yeah, Terry, as she's screaming, looks at Emil. You gonna do your freaky demon shit or what?
I don't know, man. It's like a little girl. Like,
Doesn't fucking look like one.
he's like hesitating big time. What are the odds of me knowing something, like being able to tell if this is like, because like first guess obviously it's like, well, he doesn't know that she was dead seemingly before, so he's assuming,
Yeah, this is just the thing. Like, you
Yeah.
haven't even seen this.
yeah,
So-
he doesn't know what the fuck is up, so he's hesitating big time.
Both of you are hesitating. She immediately just starts lunging towards you both. And Terry, why don't you make me an avoid harm check as she comes after you?
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
Oh my god.
Describe how you avoid and you see she just comes swinging at you almost like a wild animal and attempts to just bite into your leg.
Coming into contact with her at all, she seemed like stronger than a kid should be. Or
She does seem fairly, at least, fast and agile for a child. As she gets closer, you can see, of course, that her mouth looks to be completely like severed, going up, almost like Joker cuts. She can almost unhinge her jaw completely back.
yeah, I mean, Terry, seeing the speed, panics a bit, but thinking maybe it's got the strength of a child, the speed of something else, kind of tries to sidestep and just tries to push her away against the wall.
You're able to sidestep her, and you just want to push her?
Oh, I mean, if I get to do something back,
Oh, go ahead.
then I'm definitely, I'm not hesitating now. This is very clear. Whatever this is trying to kill me. So yeah, I'm trying to stab her with the fucked up shower rod.
Alright, make me an engage in combat roll then. I guess it'd be an edged weapon. So you can choose to, let's see, so you inflict damage at a cost.
Yeah.
So as you attack her, you shove the rod into her. And as you do, it sticks inside of her and she screams again. It's almost like this animalistic howl. She does so. And sticks into her shoulder, and the way that she turns, it forces the shower curtain or shower rod out of your hands.
Shit.
But Emil...
Oh yeah, he has no idea what's up, but this definitely doesn't seem human. He really doesn't want to hurt a kid though. But this doesn't seem like a
Are you
kid.
fucking for real?
This is the spot where he would hesitate. He's like so confused as to what is truly real and not. You know, this is the thing that kind of gets him. It still looks like a kid a lot, but he'll try and like get it, like shove it away, like attack it, I guess. But he's still hesitating to cause any real harm. He's trying to just get it away from Terry.
Make me an act under pressure roll, as you're having trouble coming to grips with injuring this child.
Yeah, when it's like freaky crazy shit, it's like, oh, whatever, you know, freaky crazy shit. But it's like, this freaky crazy shit that looks like people.
As you shove it away, I'd like you to make me a endure injury with a -2.
Oh shit.
You try to shove her away with your arm. As you do so, she bites into
Oh
you.
shit.
Oh, my
Oh no.
God. She tears into your arm, and as she does so, you can see that the wound that Terry had inflicted on her, though it's bleeding, and you can see that the skin is very irritated and cut. Around the wound that he stabbed her with it starts to heal around shower curtain. And she just starts to kind of slide her teeth along your arm, ripping it up. So I'm going to give you a serious wound there.
Oof.
I'm not going to knock you out, though.
Alrighty.
Gotta see wounds again because there's a hole. It's been a while. If only I knew off the top of my head. Oh, here it is. So, wound penalty. PC suffers from a serious wound. You have -1 to everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, seeing as this thing, he kind of sees this thing rip down his arm, and he's like in serious pain. There's fucking blood everywhere, and he kind of realizes really isn't a person, whatever it is. Yeah, he's gonna call on the entity and let it do its thing. That was the deal. He's like, all right, here's your sacrifice. He kind of reaches out with his mind. Hey man, this is too much. You've got your sacrifice, man. Just do what you gotta do. He kind of.
You can use inner power too. It's reflective actually, as you're kind of bitten into.
You want me to use inner power? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
First.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
It is good.
So, though she heals from the wounds, the lashing... She's biting onto the arm that transforms, and it kind of grabs onto her neck, and you can see the hand just start, like, jabbing into her. So basically, she's attached to you, and you're attached to her.
Yeah, Emil's like panting. He's in a lot of pain, clearly, but something's up with the arm starting to kind of go out of whack.
What about Terry?
Oh man. What else is in this bathroom? Like as far as things I could pick up, or
Rip the faucet out.
I was gonna say, what would you think that you could use?
I was gonna pull out the faucet, or if the sink was not very secure, I'd hit her with the goddamn sink.
All right, make an act under pressure roll.
Oh man, you've got this. Eee.
You do. So you can rip out the sink. You do so from the floor and the wall with some sort of strength that's possessing you. And why don't you make me engage in combat roll?
Shit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is fun.
This is very fun.
Let me put it in a sec. What were you planning on doing?
I was gonna
little
try to
girl.
smash it over her head while she's chewing on Emil.
Oh man.
You lift up this kitchen or the sink and smash it down, but she ends up pulling Emil in the way. And Emil, make me an endure injury with a -2.
Man, I'm glad I put that point into it. Fuck. Oof.
Ooh. I would say, there's some. So, ooh. Though she's attached to you, you get smashed over the head and you're briefly dazed. Your arm falters. She lets go. And as she does so, she reaches out and, are you wearing your necklace right now?
I think he pocketed it, because of the last encounter, I don't know.
Let's see. I say you fall to the floor then.
Falls out, yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't fall out. You fall down
Oh, okay, yeah.
to the ground. So you're prone and she's going to attempt to go for you again.
Shit.
So why don't you make me a avoid harm check?
I'm
I'd say
not
with a
good at this
-1.
Oof.
Just because you're on the
Oh
ground.
god. This is gonna be rough with my
This is
wound.
gonna be so rough.
Oof.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if it weren't for the fucking minuses from the wound and shit, it would have been good.
Oh, I have a knife. Alright. So, as she's tearing you apart, just swinging her arms, Terry, you kind of notice at first, you hear the click, the cocking of a gun, and she looks up, and as she does so, you see her head explode, scattering over you onto Emil. You see a man standing in the hallway holding a shotgun after he blows her head off.
This is where I roll marks.
Another man appears behind him who you recognize as well as a third.
Uh-oh. Yeah, do you want me to roll marked?
Sure, please
Here we
do.
go. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Emil calls on the fucking beast, and then the one thing that you probably wanted me to definitely kill is already dead.
Oh, baby.
Oh no.
So you're fairly injured, bleeding on the ground. These three show up. One is holding a shotgun, pointing it over at you, Terry. The other two have pistols, pointing it. They look down at the other man who's now dead on the ground. The one with the shotgun just... Damn it, Stefan. No, you're not supposed to come here alone. He looks up to both of you. Well, get up. Come now.
These guys look hostile or anything? Should I do like a...
Holding guns on us.
They've got guns on you.
Oh yeah.
You can make an investigate check.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Or would it be observe a situation?
Yeah, observe a situation.
I'll do that. Nope. Yeah, Emil's not
You get
very
to
sure.
ask one
I feel like
question
expose
anyway.
yourself to danger is the way to go. Because I feel like he sees these guys with guns after everything that's just happened, and he's not in a mood. So I guess he'll inner power at him, if that fits.
Go ahead.
Alright, yeah, he lashes out, kind of still in fear and panic over the girl and everything, and... Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
What are you
He's
doing?
really hurt!
Alright.
He's really hurt, he's scared, he doesn't know what's going on, and the power is already on its way.
Terry and actually, yeah, Emil and Terry both make me endure injury with -2s.
On
You'll
top
have
of
a
my
minus-
wound, yeah.
Yeah, you have a -3 there, Emil.
Oof. Oh no,
Oh,
Emil's so hurt.
I'm good.
yeah, as you do this, Emil, you're whipped into a frenzy and just these black tentacles from your hand come out and start thrashing about, and one hits you, knocking you out.
Oof.
And Terry, you end up avoiding pretty much everything. The three of them do get hit, but they still stand strong. And one of them, the older gentleman, looks to be fairly injured by this and bleeding. Desmond's like, Jesus.
I should make a point of saying that if this continues, Meryl, I'm getting the fuck out of the way because I don't want to get shot. He's my friend, but this looks bad.
He's unconscious now.
Yeah, it
is my
thrashes
camera
around.
anywhere.
You can see it behind them out in the hallway,
Oh shit.
like in the actual room.
Tentacles are still thrashing.
No, they've stopped. They've receded into his hand, and Emil just lays there.
Yeah. After that stops, Terry looks up at him. He has a medical condition.
Well, we can help treat said medical condition, but you'll have to come with us.
Do I have a choice?
No. And this one here you recognize gives you a small wave.
Well, if I don't have a choice, I guess we're going then.
And the shotgun chuckles. He leads you out of the room, and the one, he stoops down and he picks up your camera, takes a look at it and puts it around his neck. They lead you out into the night air, It's fairly crisp as you head outside. And as they load you up into a van, the both of you, two of them carrying ammo while the one with the shotgun holds it on you. After they help Emil to the van, they bind up his arm so it stops bleeding, but they bind his wrists together from behind. The one who is at the cemetery with you, he comes up behind you and does the same and just says, if you don't struggle, you'll probably be fine.
Am I gonna get that back? And he gestures with his head. Shit's kind of expensive, you know.
Depends what's on it. And depends how you answer our questions.
Well, photographs. And what questions?
They load you into the back of a van. I'll just put you up there. They load you up into the back of the van. He just says, like, why were you here?
Just doing some derelict shoots. People are all kinds of into that spooky shit. You know how it is. I'm sure, maybe. I don't know what you're into.
And why do I find that hard to believe?
Maybe you're a skeptical person. I don't really know you all that well, so I don't know. I take people at face value to give them the benefit of the doubt myself.
Why don't you make me, I guess it would be an act under pressure roll as you're trying to fool this man. Does not look like he's buying it at all. As you're kind of, you know, lying to him, he nods along and listens. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. And make me your injury at a -2. Actually at a -1. As he pistol whips you across the head. Actually, you choose one. That's my bad.
Die, no.
I'll find it.
I thought you got 50.
Knock me out, I
Oh,
suppose.
I'm scrolled up higher. I see. Oof.
You receive this knock to the side of your head. You collapse to the ground. You can still kind of see as they're moving around. The blonde one, I think he introduced himself actually too as Dylan. He just shakes his head. Gotta do it the hard way. Okay, that's fine. As you close your eyes, you... Let's move you both. Ah. So you both awaken together, both your heads aching. Emil, your arm is bandaged, but it still hurts. You both awaken tied to these posts, these poles here. And with your arms above your head, zip ties. It is almost like an empty basement of sorts. There's a singular floodlight shining into the room, just illuminating the space you're in, causing you both to squint and blink from just the sheer amount of light. There seems to be echoing. You can see a door. It's quite a bit past you. Seems to be the echoing of feet and the light sounds of echoed conversation from beyond. As you two are here, what do you do?
Let me see. I guess. Oh, you know what? Emil's looking around. He's not really sure what's happened, but he's looking for any kind of way out. I feel like... Does this seem like... pull it up. Where's enhanced awareness? Is the illusion weak here? It says you focus your senses at a location where the illusion is weak. Roll so soul on success. You have visions about the place and may be able to speak to entities tied to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of in a bit of a panic, and he kind of looks out and almost kind of reaches out, kind of feeling that kind of tug at the back of his vision, almost similar to when the one eye goes out, but nonetheless they both stay open as he kind of tries to see what the heck is... where he is. Just kind of subconsciously trying to determine that.
So...
I forgot how rough the rolls in this game are. Oh my gosh.
As you kind of look over, you see there's actually a familiar looking woman who sits strapped to this chair. She looks to be bound and gagged. She looks over to you with not much recognition in her eyes, but she sits there and you reach out trying to contact or figure out what is here. You see her head, just her neck kind of, her chin bends back, and she just starts to scream from beneath the... And as she does so, you can see there's parts of her skin that are starting to turn red and swell.
Oh shit.
And she starts to get larger and larger as her skin swells, her eyes getting bigger and bigger. What's Terry doing as this is all happening?
You guys see this?
You see this, you see all of this.
Fucking... Do we...
He was up just wanting to smoke, and then he sees this, and
Yeah, Emil's looking kind of wide-eyed. His sunglasses are probably like on the floor or some shit.
The eyes are starting to go wider as he's looking at what's going on, and mouth open. This is the worst fucking day I think we've ever gone through.
This is pretty bad, man. And he kind of starts yanking to try and pull free.
And you're yanking, and you see her fingers swelling, and then each of them, as they swell, it's like the bones are almost pushing out, and starting from fingertip, they kind of explode and start to peel back as it just looks like her innards are pushing outward. You see first her left eye explodes spectacularly in this. This goo starts to run down her face.
Fuck.
Followed by the other. I want you to make
Yeah, I was gonna say. Fucking shit.
Go back to Kult.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, you both got 13s. They get to choose.
You will be haunted by the experience at a later date.
I feel like
that seems good for me.
It seems pretty fitting, right? Yeah. We're both gonna just have a fucking joint... Oh my god. Joint breakdown.
Yeah.
I think that seems fitting. Yeah, he's too panicked to really deal with this in any other way than like, alright, let's leave now.
So her binds become tighter as she just again starts to swell, and starting from her head, it just seems like there's fingers that rise from the crown of her skull and start to just rip it apart kind of peel it down almost like a banana. And emerging from almost like this, it just looks like a skin suit now that she was, and stepping out as it's just hair and teeth and some loose skin now remaining as it's covered in blood. This entire chair, probably you as well.
I fucking bet. Oh, fuck.
This lovely,
Oh, fuck.
lovely curry.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Emil is, like, really he's probably, if we're, like, kind of tied together, like, he's probably yanking on you a bit over much. Like, he's starting to get a bit of rope burn here and there. I guess he sees this fucking thing and he knows this. He hesitated last time and his arm got all fucking ripped up. He still hurts. I assume that hasn't stabilized. Yeah.
So, well, it's it's a serious wound. It's stabilized, but I'd say it's still a -1 for.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna fucking try and tear at the thing with his magical powers. Yeah, he'll just fucking try and kind of reach out with his mind towards this fucking thing, just tear at it.
Good try.
Hopefully. Oh, this goes much better.
Oh my god.
A fat roll, man.
You lash out at it, and it looks stunned for a moment. You can see it's like there's a skull that is on the top, and you can see kind of all those connections to its, like, to the brain that's there, just hanging down almost like hair. And it stands up and makes its way over to you and just hovers, looking down. So you're Emilius, aren't you?
And
It's kind of like this echoey voice. It's a bit scraggly, and you can see there's what you think are vocal cords, just the flesh. You can see that they're vibrating as it speaks.
yeah, Emil is just entirely taken aback. You're one of the ones that can talk then, I guess.
It nods very slowly, and it looks over to Terry. And who might you be? Quiet? Very scared.
Terrible
Sorry, I
boy.
had my stuff muted. And he looks up at photographer, Terry McKinley.
Terry McKinley and Emilius Hendry. What do I owe the pleasure of you bringing me here? Usually this can only be accomplished through ritual.
Wait. We brought you here?
You did. And it points of like this kind of gore-covered bony finger at you, Emil.
Water.
I'm so sorry. I'm still kind of trying to figure out the whole, weird magic powers thing. Sometimes I look too hard. I don't know.
Well, Terry and Emilius, you are currently in, well, I'd consider a second home to myself when my followers wish to commune.
Okay. Should I roll a thing, or can Emil have that revelation?
You could have that revelation if you remember.
Yeah, he looked into it pretty densely. Holy fuck. Are you... there was that order. Oh fuck, what was it? His kind of eyes go wide again. The sunglasses down on the floor. Probably broken at this point. Fuck's sake, poor boy. And he kind of looks at the thing. Bosk?
That is me. Yes.
I'm sorry for all of this, I guess.
I don't understand why you're sorry. Though usually if someone summons me, they have something for me. A gift. Do you have something?
Well, kind of tries to think what he could do. Well, I kinda owe a guy, but and kind of looks to Terry. Terry, I don't suppose you have anything that Bosk here would want, man?
That relic I have, right? I have that relic. Still.
You do. You think anyway. The music box.
Yeah, I would like that, but I also don't want to not give this thing a gift.
Oh wait, what
where
does
did I
the
put
music
that
box
music
do?
at?
Wait, doesn't
The
it
music-
It's a time stop one.
Yeah.
just stop it, or does it?
It replays it for like what, 6 seconds?
It depends. Yeah, you can basically set it for up to a minute or so, I think.
Oh, you have to plan
But
it
it'll
out. Yeah.
replay time. Yeah.
Oh shit! I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah.
use the fucking thing. Emil didn't even think of like giving their artifacts over. That's why he asked.
Yeah, I mean, Terry doesn't really want this thing to not get its gift, especially seeing as they're tied up and Emil hit it across the head with his demon shit and did nothing. So he, wherever he put it in his pocket coat, whatever he had on, I'm a bit tied up, but there's a music box in my jacket.
And it moves over to you and it leans down, puts a hand on your chest as it reaches the other one over. You can feel kind of bone nails just scratch down your skin and reaches into your pocket, pulls out the tiny music box, stands back up and looks to examine it. Yes, this is nice. Adequate. Do you need anything of me? As I am here.
I don't suppose you could maybe get your followers to let us go.
No.
Could you get us free?
Looks over. I can answer questions if you have them.
Yeah, anything. Thank you. Yeah, do your followers want to do us any harm, or?
Thinks for a moment and looks to Terry. I think they have something of yours.
My camera, yeah.
No, something closer.
Kind of
Terry, you
my kid?
recognize Yeah, you recognize the one with the shotgun. That was one of the guys who's in your vision.
Wait, is my kid here?
Emil kind of looks over. Your kid? What do you mean, man?
And Bosk looks around. Your child is meant for great things, Terry.
What great things?
It is to eventually grow up and, well, embrace the power that we can gift it. A great and dreadful power, if it survives long enough. There are many children like it. But we will see.
Where's my kid?
Your child is... It is with the others. It's in this building. But it is with the other children. I don't know where, but it's here.
How many other children did you get the same way you got mine?
There have been quite many over the years. I am sure that you know at least one of them who escaped. Cain.
And he's taken aback by it all.
Yeah, Emil looks pretty overwhelmed too. Like, holy shit, man. And Emil looks at this thing in a slightly different light, especially now, like, kind of understanding the situation more so. What do your, what do your followers want with this anyway? Like, will they let us go?
Hmm. Well, I would suggest... I have a feeling I can sense it on you. You've interacted with him before. If you assist in helping them find Cain, well, I'm sure they would be most appreciative in giving back your child, Terry. He's already grown. Easier to work with the older ones once you fully break them down again.
No, there's got to be another way, man. Some other deal that could be made.
And find me another child.
Fuck.
Always equal.
How do we know that a kid would be receptive to it?
I can give you the information on, especially if it's of the same blood. It will definitely be receptive.
Tell me.
There's a small girl who lives with the father of Cain. Faith.
No, man, no deal. It's not gonna happen.
It slumps the shoulders forward a bit. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, you may attempt to negotiate yourselves, but these are my suggestions.
There you go. I got a couple of lines left I don't want to cross, man.
And it looks to Terry. And what about you? What lines would you cross for your blood?
A lot. I need a cigarette. He leans back, starts to mull it all over.
Bosk wanders back over to the chair where some of the skin bones still rest, and it just collapses into a heap, spilling gore all over the floor, the chair itself,
Fuck, man.
leaving you two alone.
Yeah, Emil kind of looks to him. You can't do that, man. Your face doesn't deserve that. There's got to be another way.
My kid does?
No, we gotta get him out, but... I mean, fuck, they've got all kinds of kids down there, man. If what Boss said's true, which I'm pretty sure it is, man.
Did you just see that shit, man? And he nods over towards the pile of gore and everything.
Yeah, and his eyes are kind of wide. You notice a couple of tears drop out from the right socket. Yeah, man.
Do you not get how things are now? Do you still not?
What do you mean, man? It's fucked up, but like shit, dude. You don't know what Boskin and his guys do. Like, they're like proper Inferno guys. Like,
I know what's happening to me right now. What's been happening to me for the last, like, couple of weeks. Seeing shit, not being able to sleep, losing my mind. Okay?
dude, that's like nothing, man. I know it. Seriously, dude, if I'm talking like real fucking health stuff, like kill yourself, eat yourself over and over again, like that wolf guy.
I definitely don't want my kid to be here.
Emil kind of looks around, trying to figure a way to get loose. Let's figure out a way to get out of here then.
Fine.
Why don't you make me investigate checks then?
Sure.
I think that's it anyway.
Ooh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Alright, Mammo.
Hmm.
Can ask a question.
A question at a cost.
That's mine, I think.
No, even mine is.
No.
Yours is worse.
Yours is the... Oh yeah.
Mine's 10 to 14. I forgot how brutal Kult's rolls are. Oh, it's so rough. Yeah, how can we get out of this? How get free from our bindings?
Do you figure that you could probably get out of your bindings, but to do so, because the one of your wrists, especially on the left side, is especially tight, you think if you tried to pull hard enough, you could get it, but you'd most likely deglove your hand.
Oh. It's my hand with the eye thing going on, right? Too bad! Our hand is going to be flopping all around, naked as the day it was born. He's going to try to rip free.
So gross. Make me an acid under pressure roll.
Alright. Hey! That's not... Oh, where is it? Yay! It's not terrible.
What? Well, what about your question there, Terry?
Mine would have been much the same. How can I get out of these bindings?
Is there anything else, or...
I don't think there's any clues in here of where my child is. That's really the only other thing on his mind.
You assume it's probably out this door. As you pull your one hand free, Emil, and make me an endure injury -2.
Oh, Christ. My poor boy, he's so
Take
hurt.
minus-
Hey!
I'm gonna say you take another serious wound.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just
Left
gonna write down
hand.
fucked arm. Because this arm has been
Yeah,
through
it
all the
really
bad
is.
things.
As you bring your hand out and are about to get your right hand to remove, Terry, I'd say yours is about the same. If you want to risk degloving your hand, you can yank yours out.
Okay, ripping the skin off my hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant. I was like, that
Oh,
doesn't make sense.
no,
When did
no.
I have gloves on? Yeah, that makes more sense.
No, like ripping the skin
Oh
like
yeah,
completely,
he would
like a
have.
glove.
He, as far as he's concerned, the right hand is the fucking crazy demon's arm now. It can be as shit as it wants to be.
Terry.
Yeah, let's deglove, shall we?
All right, make me an endure injury roll. I'll say you have a serious wound as well from this injury. So both of you just in immense pain. And you're attempting to get your other hand free. But as you're doing that, because it's hard, because your one hand's completely fucked.
It's in a lot of pain, yeah.
You see a man who both of you recognize come into the room. He has a tray in his hands full of food. And looks at you both. See there is a sidearm on his head. He looks at the gory seat and just shakes his head. I bought you both food. I thought you might like this.
Yeah, Emil is kind of there, stock still. His eyes watering a bit from the fucking horrific pain his right hand is in. The skin torn back. Blood kind of all over the fucking thing. As he pulls at the binds and then stops, of course, seeing the guy. Oh shit, man. Hey, Quentin. Sorry.
Hello, Emma.
And he kind of just leans back against the thing, kind of. Well, shit, they're here now.
And he looks at both of you. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. We're trying to get loose from the bindings and stuff. I mean, you guys don't have the best reputations.
Oh, that's disappointing. That's, He looks to the chair. What a mess. Looks back to you. Disappointing, but oh well. He puts down the tray and slides it over to both of you. Here you are. But, I did want to speak with the both of you. Just, well, a few questions. Hopefully it'll be easy to answer.
Okay.
Make it quick because we're going to be on our way out in a minute.
Oh, I don't suggest that. No. Just, we'll be polite. Feel free to eat up if you'd like. But, a few questions. First of all, why exactly were you in that apartment?
Taking pictures.
We see that you're taking very specific pictures, plus you were, well, at a cemetery beforehand looking at a very particular place. A certain Jesse? Does that ring a bell?
Alright. Look, Suit.
Oh, Quentin. It's lovely to meet you.
Great name. Anyway,
Thank you.
Your, whatever thing, and he points at the pile of blood and gore, already told me that you've got my kid, so why bullshit around
Oh,
at this point?
I did not know. Which one's yours? There are so many.
I would know them when I see them.
And unfortunately, they are now our property, so they cannot be given over. My apologies.
Emil's face kind of begins to furrow a bit. He usually has the glasses on and everything, but Terry, you can probably see a bit of, like, not quite outright anger, but frustration with the situation growing.
You don't really need all those kids down there, man, right?
Well, there, of course, are particular ones that we're testing to make sure that they can adequately serve, adequately perform what we need them to perform later in life. Very similar to you there, Emma.
Yeah, well, I'm not the best example, am I? Don't exactly have a good control over this stuff.
No, but you do have an aptitude for it.
Look, I'm gonna find you a nice replacement for my kid, okay? And then you're gonna give my kid back.
Oh, lovely. Yes, that would be most acceptable.
What are you guys trying to achieve with this? Serving Bosk and everything.
It is much easier to serve one who, well, is part of the control than to fight against it, as there are certain benefits to doing so.
I guess so, but you don't really get a choice anymore, do you? I mean, like,
What is choice exactly? We all seem to have a choice, but it is all dictated by the illusion. What we think we have a choice in. I have a choice to serve. I have a choice to do what I can do within the confines, of course. My servitude to Bosk. That is much more choice than anyone under the guise of the illusion ever has.
I guess, man, but he kind of looks almost through him a bit. It seems like a pretty hefty cost, man.
And what about you, Emma?
Haven't had to do
Your-
anything too bad.
Your arm looks very rough.
He kind of looks down towards it, the bloody mess that it is by now.
Yeah, well, I'll get used to it, man.
We can repair the both of you if you need to before you leave.
What's that gonna cost?
Well, if you're bringing back a child to replace the one that you will take, that is fine. But we did want to offer you something, Emma. We wanted you to join us.
No,
Oh, why not? That's such a quick answer.
I don't mess with kids, man.
You are not quite understanding exactly what we do. We are training them, making them better. We are making them more powerful than they ever could be if they did not have our assistance.
Simplifying it a bit, aren't you?
Don't get assistance, man. You fucking kill their families and shit and take them. There's no choice in that, man.
Usually we take them at the hospital when they are labeled as stillborn. Usually it's much less violent than with Jesse.
One more reason not to join, man.
Disappointing. Well, if you ever choose to, we'll be here. We can most likely offer answers that you cannot get elsewhere.
I'll
Allow
figure
you
out my
more
answers on my
freedom.
own, man. But I'm not going to go there. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually live long enough to go that crazy.
And we hope we see you there one day. And Terry, if you do wish to find us someone, we will be keeping a careful watch on your son until you come back.
I'm sure you will. Can I
Oh,
fucking
yes.
go now?
Yes, though I do recommend you come back within a few days.
For what?
Oh, for the exchange.
If I'm not back in a few days, what's going to happen?
Quentin smiles widely. Well, first of all, we can either... I'm your child, of course, that would be the simple, effective way. Or we can figure out by the photos that you have taken where you live, the people that you care about and talk to, and then hunt them down.
You got balls, suit and tie, I'll give you that.
Oh, yes.
You have a cigarette?
And he takes one out of his pocket. He brings back the tray that he'd pushed in front of you two with his foot, drags it back, and puts a cigarette down along with a lighter, and kicks it back over to you.
He lights the cigarette. After this, you leave me and my kid alone.
Oh, yes. We'll leave you and your child alone completely.
Good. Well, I got nothing else, Emil. You got anything else?
Emil just kind of shakes his head.
He takes what looks like a box cutter out of his pocket, and it's closed up, and tosses it over to you. There you are. If you head out this door here, take a left, go down the hallway, you can collect your effects before you depart. And, well, we'll be seeing you later.
And Emil gets up and starts to move after cutting free, before he kind of stops and looks to the guy again. Why was that lady here?
Oh, that lady. Well, it's just someone that they collected off the street.
Should I roll something to try and read him? See if that's legit, or read a person?
Read a person?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes. So I'll ask two questions. I'm guessing, are you lying?
Yeah, is he being legit?
He's being legit. They found her on the street. And they grabbed her.
Does it seem like they had a purpose in relation to Emil to bring her here, like using her as a bargaining chip or something?
No. They did not seem to know that they were intertwined. It just so happened.
Oh man. Yeah, Emil. Alright. I take it you won't be messing with me or any of my... right?
He shakes his head. No. Well, if you count the Whitings to be part of yours, we will be messing with them, yes.
I don't think there's anything I can do to stop you from that, is there?
No.
We'll just leave my family and such out at the least, okay?
Of course.
It's a deal then.
It is.
And Emil kind of heads on out.
stands there watching the two of you depart. I'm guessing you both head out?
Yeah, Emil moves on out, kind of pawing at his torn wrist and the skin of his hand, wincing as he does so.
Alright, let's see. Where are you guys? There. So you head out into the night streets. The air is crisp and fresh. There's a slight drizzle. As it hits your skin, it almost burns as it does so. You're able to pick up all your effects, your phone, any other artifacts that you had, if you didn't have them on you, and also your camera.
Yeah, and once we kind of get to the streets again and walk for a little ways, Emil kind of looks, makes sure there's no one directly around. He doubts himself, but nonetheless feels vaguely comfortable having gone a distance.
This is fucked up, man. This is like all kinds of fucked up. How many kids must they have, man?
As many as they want to take. And he smokes his cigarette, looks at the building that they came out of.
You look back to the building. It's in a nicer area of San Francisco. Fairly nice facade on the front, buzzing doors that are highly secure. It looks almost like a lodge or something that you'd have to pay a high price to get into from the outside.
Emil looks kind of closely over to Terry at his hand and his general demeanor. Emil's looking like he's in a lot of pain, but he seems to be pushing it away for the moment.
Oh, man. Trust me, dude. The Order of Bossk is not someone you want to fuck with. I mean, this is like proper hell stuff, man. Like,
What fucking choice do I got, Emil? This is who has my fucking son.
fuck, man. I don't know. This got big
I
really
do.
fast.
Like you made the deal with him, Emil. You worry about you and yours, and I'll worry about mine.
Yeah, well, he promised he'd leave me and mine alone, but I didn't say nothing about myself. They've got, who knows how many kids, man. That's not cool. We can't just leave it. Like, I don't know if I'm like slowly just losing my mind and stuff, but I learned a lot of shit today, and none of it was good, and that seems to be the trend. So I don't know, man. I want to not be more of the bad shit that just keeps happening.
It's gonna happen no matter what you do, Emil. You saw all the people in there, guys that held us up,
I think that's just
walking around that fucking museum. It's all going to happen, regardless of whether or not you participate in it. So,
I don't know, man. Maybe if I do something, it'd be better though. You know, like the Norse had this whole idea, right, that when you fuck with like the past and the future and stuff, it goes both ways, you know. So who knows? Maybe I'll do something here and it'll like fuck with stuff down the line, or maybe in some other timeline or some shit, things will be better. But I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do doing nothing, man? There's no point. I might as well at least try if it's all fucked anyway.
You do whatever you feel comfortable with, Emil. That's all anybody else is ever gonna do.
As you're speaking, walking down the street in this rain, you see a familiar silhouette walking down. She holds her purse close to her. She has one of her hands in her purse. As she kind of approaches the two of you, she takes it out, but stops with a bit of surprise. And both of you are surprised as well as you see Vivian.
Yeah, Emil kind of tries to push his bloodied arm kind of behind himself a bit. Kind of, his other arm kind of coming over across his torso to kind of hide it somewhat.
Oh, hey, Viv. How's it going?
Oh, hey, Emil. Hey, Terry. It's going all right. Just heading home from work.
Oh,
What are you two doing out here? It's kind of late.
Same thing for me. Just taking some photos.
yeah, just kind of out and about, you know.
Oh, what kind of photos? She looks to you, Terry.
It's derelict photos. Spooky shit. I have to develop them. I'll send to you later if you want.
Yeah, I'd like that. She gives you a smile and looks over. Hey, you doing all right? You look a bit pale.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. Just, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's okay.
Why don't you make me an act under
Yeah,
pressure roll?
he's very bad at this. But he's gonna try. Oh, I have to click him first. Eh?
She gives you a strange look over. Well, if either of you are going my way, and she kind of points past you two behind where you just walked, I'm gonna head this way.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, stay safe, okay? I hope
Yeah,
things
I
have been going good here.
been better. Yeah, I bought a gun
Well, that's good.
just in case.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a tell for him. Him just being like, oh, that's a good idea. She'd probably know, like, back when they were dating and even well after, like, he would never, like, very seriously bring up violence like that or, like, be super cool with the idea. He's never owned a gun and never wanted to own one. She would know that.
She cocks an eyebrow at that and looks to Terry. Hey, if you're not busy developing things tonight, you mind if I come over?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Smokes a cigarette. Imagining his car's not out here.
Yeah, I bet not, yeah.
No.
Probably got a ways to
yeah.
walk, yeah.
Or cab, yeah.
Call an Uber.
Vivian has a car, she can drive you out there. Of course, she's going to be a bit skeptical. Why is your car out here?
Yeah, but yeah, Emil kind of, as Vivian kind of moves to walk along almost, he kind of shifts position to keep the arm out of view, but... Alright, well, that's good. Alright, well, yeah, do well, like I said.
You too. Stay safe, Emil.
I'll try. Yeah, fuck, I'll try.
She gives a small smile as she follows Terry. And, two of you kind of split up for the evening. The camera pan back to Jesse's apartment and see the camera zooms in on the tub. Then slowly the tub turns black again. Starts to churn and bubble. A hand pops out, followed by 3 more. And up from the black liquid in the tub appear 2 figures that look very similar to Terry and Emil.
Uh-oh.
And with that, we're gonna close out the game.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.